Hello and welcome to episode 151, and for this video we've come down to the Monument Carp Fishery up in Shropshire, being joined by Lee, who we all know by now, and one of Lee's mates called Ben. It's Ben's sort of birthday session, isn't it? Because it's your, what to say, it's 28th birthday on Monday, so hopefully we can all have a birthday fish for you. But yeah, the weather's been absolutely dreadful up to now, guys. We've actually already been here for a few hours already, and only just been able to get the camera out now because the rain's been a bit of a nightmare, to be fair, getting set up and everything. But we are all fishing, none of us have had any action yet. But yeah, that's about it so far, innit? Like I say, rods are up, so we can't show you any rigs or anything until we start doing recasts, whatever. But yeah, till we do start doing something carpy, let's go fishing.
Let's go fishing!
Well then, gang, I'll have to apologise for any lack of footage up to now, because as you can probably see by all the rain on my bivvy door, the weather has been like this pretty much the whole time we've been here. So it's absolutely Baltic cold as well. We're all bloody absolutely shivering, and the wind's just picked up as well and blowing into us, and yeah, basically it's wet, it's cold, no action yet. Had a bit of a liner earlier on, but yeah, I was hoping to do the odd recast or two by now, because basically we're fishing this session with maggots. So I was hoping to sort of do recasts sort of every sort of 2 or 3 hours really, just to put some little mesh bags of maggots onto the hook. But with this weather being as it is, I haven't done any recasts at the moment because, well, as probably most of you know, trying to work with any PVA in this kind of weather is just an absolute nightmare. So yeah, basically just haven't bothered really. I mean, if I go in my little bucket, I've got some little, oh, where are they? Oh, they've buried themselves. So I've got some little mesh bags of maggots ready to go. Some of them are trying to escape, but let's put my light on, see if we can see a bit better, if it makes any difference. But yeah, so yeah, I've got mesh baggets, mesh baggets? What's a mesh baggot? Mesh bags of maggots, sort of tied up and ready to just hook on, because I'm just fishing sort of a form of IQD rig, but made it into sort of a Medusa maggot rig. So all I'd have to do is just wind in and sort of clip it on, but yeah, just to actually go outside the bivvy is just a bit of a nightmare. But hopefully this weather eases off a bit soon. This rain is meant to ease off sometime during this evening tonight, so hopefully I can start doing a bit more sort of filming for the blog later on. But if not, I don't think I'm going to be able to get any more filming done until tomorrow, to be honest with you guys. But hey ho, it'd make it a short blog for you lot to watch, wouldn't it? Right then, guys, there's finally been a slight break in the weather. The rain has stopped. The wind has slightly died down, not much, but just a little. But the rain has stopped. That's the main thing. So it's allowing people to actually get up their bivvies and start doing something. There's quite a few people outside their bivvies now, either doing recasting or whatever, but everyone seems to have come out and done something. So now the rain has stopped, I'm going to do something myself. I'm going to put a bit of bait out, as this session I'm just fishing up with maggots, and all I've done up to now is just filled some PVA mesh with maggots and just hooked it onto my hook. But I've got a gallon and a half of red maggots with me, so because no action has happened yet, I'm going to put a bit of bait out now. Well, bait, maggots. So that's it. So I've got a gallon and a half with me, which is 12 pints. So I'll probably going to spom out, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 pints now, and hopefully that can bring some fish into my spot. But I reckon everyone's going to start doing the same actually, because so everyone's starting to look a bit active now the rain has stopped, and it is a full house. Every swim on the lake is taken. So right, let's get some of these maggots into the lake before it actually does start raining again. Those maggots don't look like they're crawling much, Lee.
No, mate. They're dead.
See where I'm using specially trained stunt maggots. How much maggot you put out?
Well, I'm using a big spom, so that's about 8 now, so that'll do, I think.
What, 8 spot? I don't know, I was just guessing mine as roughly about half of my maggots, which is about 6 pints of.
Well, I've got 8 pints of live, 4 pints of dead, mixing them up a bit, so that bucket's nearly empty, so I've probably used 4 pints, something like that, because I've got a large spawn, so.
Yeah, I might not have put 6 pints out, I might be only about 4, I'm just having a rough guess.
Yeah, same here, I ain't got a clue really, don't know what I'm on about. Never have done.
I'll tell you what, Lowly, that's a very fetching bobble that you're wearing.
Mate, I don't care what I look like, it's frigging freezing, as long as I'm warm, I don't care. Anyway, how can you say that with your face? Huh?
What? You mean my
You just go your face every time you're on the blogs.
My handsome face?
Well, it's certainly an handsome.
Women kill for this face.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Fish fear this face. Oh, and now we're burnt. What are you spotting out, mate?
Again?
What are you spotting out?
Maggots, just maggots on their own.
Oh, what a surprise. Just like everyone else on the monument is doing. How much maggot have you put out, mate?
About 12 spawns altogether, 6 over each rod.
A few pints worth then.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the same as me. I reckon I've put up probably about 4 pints. Oh, look at that view. That reminds me of Lee.
There's something seriously wrong with you, Chris.
Oh, so close to the bivvy.
Oh, there it is. There it is, one for the margin.
It's raining maggots.
I wanted to fish the margins anyway, boys.
How's it going, chaps?
I'm alright, mate, how are you?
I'm good. Oh dear, Lee.
What?
Have you had a bit of an accident, mate?
Oh no. I think I weed myself.
Do you want me to pop home and get some of my mum's tenner lady?
I thought you'd pop home and get your mum. Go on then. What's up there, Lily?
I knew you had problems, but I didn't think they were that bad, mate.
Look, lads, stop taking the piss out of me.
No, there's enough piss in your trousers already. Right then, gang. I know you haven't seen much of us up to now because the weather has been absolutely horrendous for us, but the rain has let up enough for us to do some filming and show off this absolute beauty.
Let me zoom into her, look at her.
So it's just before 11 o'clock. Me and the boys behind the camera there, we had a curry a few hours ago which we enjoyed, which warmed us up again a bit. Had a bit of an early night, so we was all on the road early this morning. But I've been woken up by this thing.
What a frigging chunk she is.
Yep, so 35.5 pounds. Taken on a maggot rig. We'll show rigs and that in the morning when it's daylight. But yeah, spotted out a load of maggots last night and it seems to have done the trick, because this little beauty, like I say, 35.5 pounds, has tripped up.
I wouldn't really call it little, Chris, would you?
Oh.
Oh, it's a southwesterly bullseye!
So, those of you who watched my live feed last video, the competition is now over. So, whoever has said £35 or nearest to, or £35.5 or nearest to it,
I think that'd be me, Chris.
you are the winner. But, right then, guys, I think we need to get her back because we've already done the photos. So,
no, well done, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Well done. What a start to 2018 for you.
It is indeed.
And right. They say this is overpriced. Certainly not in the winter for 40 quid, is it?
Indeed. Right, she's going to go, so let's get her back.
Alright, mate.
Let's let her get her breath back for a minute. Oh, I don't think she wants her breath back. She is ready to go, I think. Oh, that water is cold. Oh, good morning, gang. We're with Lee at the moment. Bit brisk this morning, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, you could say that.
Bit of deja vu.
Yeah, and you could say that.
But yeah, anyway, Lee's just winding in his rods to recast and refresh his rig. So he's going to show us how he's been fishing.
Even though it's not been successful, like Chris.
Yeah, but people still like to know how people have been fishing.
Yeah, well,
don't
I think
they?
it's worth a go, you know what I mean? It's just an idea, so all it is, lead core leader, safe from Corda one basically. I've got a large swim feeder where you'd attach the lead. I've just got a helicopter style on a D-rig. Bit of foam.
Yeah.
Some maggots.
Little hold that still like that, and basically it's a Ronnie rig with a sort of Medusa maggot rig. Helicopter style, but with a swim feeder instead of
the lead.
A lead. Hey, it's got all the components that work. There's no reason why it shouldn't work if a fish picks it up. It's just obviously at the moment the carp gods are looking more favourably down on me.
Yeah, they are.
For a change.
Well, yeah. Shall I put it down now because my hands are like icicles?
No, you have to hold it there for 5 more seconds.
I'm freezing, man! I'm freezing!
Right then gang, I'm just about to redo my rods. This one I've just redone, so now I've had that nice fish, I'm sure you're all pretty keen to know the rig that it was caught on. So nothing too complicated, got about 18 inches of rig tubing. The only leaders that they allowed here are lead core leaders, and I'm not a big fan of lead core to be honest with you, so that's why I've gone for tubing. Just a simple lead clip system, one of the newish Corda hybrid ones that has the little quick swivel inside rather than a loop on the other end. And then basically just an IQD rig with maggots on the end. I don't know how closely you can see that, but rather than tying more fiddly knots than you have to, I've got the other end of the D held on by a hook bead. You just blob the other end so it doesn't pull through the bead, and then your normal knotless knot. Mini rig ring swivel on the D, and as you can see, mounted on the rig ring swivel is a bit of red foam. And then just a little bunch of maggots tied onto the other end of the mini swivel. So nothing too complicated. And then before I cast it out, all I've been doing is making up a little mesh bag of maggots, and simply, I say simply, but I'm making a pig's ear of it. Simply hooking on a little mesh bag of maggots to go out. So even though I've bombed out a load of maggots, I know that wherever my rig's going to land, I've got some maggots around me baited hook as well. So that is the rig that caught that 35.5 pound fish last night. we go, 14 wraps I'm fishing to. Obviously when you're fishing over a spotted area it's important to wrap up and be as accurate as you can with your casting. Oh look, we've been joined by a special guest from up Lake too. You caught anything, mister?
Not a bleep. Not a bleep.
Now, you know this incontinence problem we was discussing yesterday, Lee?
Yeah.
Are you still suffering with it?
No, I just got really excited because Simon come down and I pissed me pants.
Yeah,
Sure it's piss.
it looks like you've wet your pants again.
You going cycling, pal? Yeah, too right, mate.
Look at those, look at that. You don't get much carpier than that, do you?
That's carpy.
Chav carping.
White Adidas trainers, that's carpy.
Yeah. Spot on, if you shit your pants, you've got to keep your legs warm.
We're just with Ben. He's just changing over one of his rigs to try something a bit different. So we're just going to have a look at that now. So, do you want to tell us what you're doing, mate?
Got a IQD rig with a bit of...
Lift it up. That's how it... There we go.
Bit of foam with a few maggots on. Attached to a lead clip system with tungsten tubing.
And this rig looks very, very, very similar to some that we've already seen today.
Yeah, well I've spoke to a few anglers and I've just got a few tips off some of them, to be fair. Like.
Yeah, but any reason you've changed to this particular rig that looks exactly the same as mine?
It's produced a couple of nice fish, to be fair, for the session, so it's worth a try.
Stupid not to.
But yeah, I'm going to try it at 17 wraps and see how I get on.
Okie dokie. And are you going to be attaching anything to the end of that rig?
Just a little mesh bag full of maggots.
Funnily enough, like we've
already seen.
Yeah, there's a bit of deja vu going on here.
Get that out ASAP, mate.
Yeah, get it out there. Right, oh. Oh, let's even up this camera. As you can see, guys, the sunshine's even come out a little bit today. Oh, just caught that in the top right hand corner.
Couldn't have done that any better, Ben. Well done, mate. Good cast.
Happy with that, mate?
Spot on. Beautiful.
Thank you very much. Not too bad looking yourself. Right guys, we've just had a really, really bizarre incident. Ben's just putting some bit of bait out just to top up his spod since he's not long done a recast. He's just done a spod and while the spot has been in mid-air, a seagull has flown through his flight path and hit his line. How bizarre. Just while the spot was in mid-air, the seagull went straight through the line. Has it come free then?
No.
I've never seen that before. Just straight through his line in mid-air. So we've got a bit of a rescue job to do now. Here we go. Ben's first catch of the session.
Yeah.
£4 seagull. I'll tell you what, he's having a crack. And off he goes. Did he have seagull's revenge? Right, check the vicinity for no seagulls. Oh look, and the camera's zooming in on the bush instead. Right then gang, we're almost at the end of the session, but we've been joined by Simon from Lake 2. How was the fishing up there, mate?
Crap.
How many did you have?
None.
How many did everyone else have?
I didn't see anything. Nothing came out.
Well, because it's not been prolific, including my fish. We've only seen 4 fish out of this lake, haven't we? Well, anyway gang, thanks for watching. Happy birthday for Monday, mate.
Cheers, happy birthday for you, Ben.
Well
Monday.
done on you. Well done on your PBC goal.
I missed that. I gutted.
Yeah.
It's only birdie's going to catch for a while.
Right then gang, thanks for watching. I don't know when I'm or any of us are fishing again, but yeah, join me in the next video whenever that'll be. Right, till next time, tight lines.
Tight lines, guys.
Tight lines.